Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for March 13th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's start with this 2. I go band by band, but within a band, I like to start with the box with the fewest givens. And so we have these two 2s. They look in here. This 2 looks up, placing this 2. Vertically, that does put a 2 in one of these 2. Let's look for the 2 in this row. So we know it's not here because of our corner marks. It's also not here or here. So, oh, and not there. Look at all that. So we can actually place 2 in this row right there. I'm wondering if we would have seen that from the box, but I don't know if we would have. All right, well, this 2 looks down. So 2's in one of these 2. And then 2's in one of these 2. So yeah, we have this, I call it the turn the corner. We have 3 2's left to place, and they're in this sort of turn the corner pattern. Which is a very common pattern. The only other pattern you can have, if there's only 3 left of a digit, is if they're like all in the same stack or band. Anyway, very nice with the 2's. Let's keep going. So we have this 5, 7, 8. First thing I want to look at is how 5, 7, 8 are placed in this column, because none of them are in this column yet, and we know they're not here. So the 5, I mean, I guess we can just do a vertical scan on the 5. The 5's in one of these 3. And then 7 and 8. We do have these 2 8's looking in. So I guess I can mark those 8's. The 7 could go anywhere, though. Yeah, so I don't think we get much out of that. Let's look horizontally. So we do have 2 8's here as well. It's an 8 in one of these 2. The 7 and the 5, I guess the 5 looking in here is kind of nice. Actually, it's very nice because we have a 5 down here also. So it places the 5 here. And now we have these 2 5's, putting a 5 in one of these 2. Let's look for 5 in this column. We know it's not in this box. We also know it's not here. So that's quite handy. Puts a 5 in one of these 2 cells. And that's going to do what's called claiming. What do I mean by claiming? Well, the reason it's called claiming is because this column claims the 5 from this box, from box 5. Column 5 claims the 5 from box 5. That's a lot of 5's. All right. Basically, I mean, the logic is that this column 5, it needs a 5 in it. It needs every digit, so it needs a 5. And it can't go in any of these cells. So it's going to go in one of these 2. And these 2 cells both happen to be in box 5. So no matter where the 5 ends up in this column, it will also be the 5 for box 5, meaning we can't put another 5 in box 5. It eliminates 5 from all these cells. You can actually see we have these 5's looking in, putting a 5 in one of these 2. So the 5's end up in this pattern for our stack. Can we do more with 5's is the question. Okay, so here, penciling 5's here, penciling 5's here. What we should be asking is, where does 5 go in this row? And the answer is only here. Look at this. We've got this 5. We've got these 5's that claimed this cell. This claiming was very important. This can't be 5. And then these 2 5's take it out of here. So for this row, this is the only place for 5. And so what else can we do with 5's? We got... Yeah, so what we have here is we have 2 rectangles left. We have this rectangle. We have this rectangle. So there's 4 5's remaining. And they aren't going to place themselves. All right, cool. Well, we're making good progress. This 7 looking in now puts a 7 in one of these 2. Look for the 7 in this column. Unfortunately, this is the only 7 placed in the grid right now, so we're not going to get much out of 7's. All right, and then the 8 we already took care of. Cool. So I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss anything vertically. So the 2 we took care of. The 5 we took care of. The 7 we can't do much with. The 8 we took care of. Actually, what's going on with 8's down here? Nothing of note. Okay. I mean, oh, hold on. We have these 2 8's. They look down. That puts an 8 in one of these 2. This is a really neat thing about quarter marks, is they can tell us about certain kinds of hidden pairs, hidden triples. In this case, we have a hidden pair because we have these exactly overlapping 2's and 8's in 2 cells. So what this is telling us is one of these 2 digits is a 2 and one of these 2 digits is an 8. Well, if one of them's a 2 and one of them's an 8, we can't put anything else in those cells. So we can actually convert those to center marks. And that tells us that we've removed some digits from these cells that we thought could have been in them, but now can't. And so looking at the rest of the column is the best way to determine what those digits were. We still need to place a 1, 7, and 9 in this column. So we know this is 1, 9, and then this is 7, 9. and this is all of 179. So we know the 1's in one of these two cells. In fact, this is just down to 79 then. Because, again, we're claiming, the column is claiming. So in this column, 1 is in one of these two cells. Therefore, it cannot also be here, because this is the 1 also for box 1. We've got a lot going on. I noticed we have these two ones looking in while I was scanning left. So the 1's in one of these two. This is kind of just pointing us towards what we already knew, which is that these 1's claim. But nice to have that marking. So I want to check. I checked these verticals. I want to check all these verticals, see if I missed anything else. We got the 2. The 3's do look down, and this 3 looks in, putting a 3 in one of these two. The 4's look down also. They do not line up with the 3's, right? We don't quite have something. In these 4 cells, we've limited the 1, 3, and 4, but that's 3 digits in 4 cells, so they have a little bit of leeway. We haven't found like a hidden triple or something yet. So that was the 4. We've got the 5, which we took care of. We have the 6. So these 6's, we can place 6 in this box, which is great. Okay. There's a lot of things I want to follow up on, but I'm going to continue with this for a second. We did the 8. Okay. So now this column is down to just 179. I'm going to fill that out. That's not a 1. So this is 1579, but there's no restriction. All right. Before I scan this band, I actually just want to look at this row as well. We need a 3, 6, 7, 9. This can't be 3, 6. This is only 7, 9. Okay, I think that's what we get. Well, this isn't 7, so I guess it's 3, 6, 9 as well. Do that. All right, let's do a scan of this band. So the 5 it's taken care of. So we have 1, 2, 4, 8. First thing I'm curious about is 1, 2, 4, 8. Like this. Unfortunately, like we've got the 1, 2 here, we got the 4, 8 here. It's not enough, right? 1, 2, 4, 8 needs to be eliminated entirely from one cell. The 2 and the 4 don't go here. So we got a 2, 4 here and a 2, 4 here. Right. So we already have the 2's marked, but the 4, this is going to be nice. These 2 4's look in, this 4 looks up. What's a 4 in one of these two? And this is it's a hidden pair, actually. Even better. You could think of it as a hidden triple. It would work to think about it as a hidden triple, but you'd immediately place the 2. Because really what we've got is a hidden pair. Where we've got this 4, 8 looking in here. We've got all these 4's and 8's looking over here. And so that leaves 4 and 8 to these two. And you can see the quarter marks are telling us that. One of these two has to be 4 and one of these two has to be 8. You may notice we have a 2 corner mark here as well. But what that's telling us is because of our hidden 4, 8 pair, it can't actually be a 2. Because hidden pairs eliminate everything else we thought could be in those cells. And that leaves just the 2. The only one place for 2 in the box. Places this 2, and that gives us the 8 and the 2 here. This puzzle's solving very smoothly. I notice we have a 7, 9 pair here. So that leaves 3, 6 here and here. So we have the 4, 8. I think I want to continue. Let's see. So what about this 1, 2, 4, 8 now? Well, the 2, 4, 8 are here. So none of these are 1. That puts a 1 in one of these two, and that lines up. But we actually already knew about these claiming ones. Again. All right. Vertically? Just checking. Yeah, we have these 2 1's looking up. The 5 and the 2 are all completely done in this stack. I already basically did this stack. Okay. Is there anything else I want to do here before moving on? Does anything look through here? 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4. The 6 looking through is actually huge. This can't be a 6 because of the hidden 4, 8 pair. It's a gift that keeps on giving. So this is the only place for 6 in the box. That gives us this 3. 6's do look up. This 6 looks in, placing this 6. These 6's look in. That 6 looks up. 6 in one of these two. This is a triple now. Let's think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7, 8, 9. The 7, 8 looking down tells us this has to be 9, giving us the 7 here. And so that leaves a 7, 8 pair here, but this 8 tells us the order. That's 7, that's 8. We have 4 and 8 here. It's just kind of really smooth puzzle today. I don't think it's too... Whoa. I just clicked the info button, I think. Not too difficult, I don't think. But it's been fun. 3, 9 is left. I don't think we have any of that. 1. And what else? 3, it looks like. So this 3 tells us the order. That's 1, that's 3. Giving us the 9 and the 3, giving us the 7, and whatever this digit is, the 1. The 7 comes over giving us the 9, which finishes this whole box, 7, 1, and 9. Now these both can't be 1, leaving only one place for 1. And this 9 gives us the 1 here, and the 9 here. All right, this should be a pair for the box, pair at worst. We need 5 and 7. That means this is also 5, 7. And this is 1, 3, 4. Well, the 1's only in one place. That happened at some point. And now the 3's only in one place. Now the 4's only in one place. All right. 3 emits snow in the corner. 3 in the corner. All right. 3 digits left for this row. 1, 2, 3. We need 4, 5, and 9. I really thought that, okay, let's just do this pair. This is 4, 9. So this 4 tells us the order. That's 9, that's 4. So this is 5, 9 now, which is actually not resolved, but we'll pencil it. This is, I mean, we just got to plonk the rest of the digits here. 3, 7. It's crazy how quickly this puzzle just kind of collapsed on itself. I need 4, 6, 8 here. This can't be 4 or 6. That's our 8. We're left with a 4, 6 pair. All right. Low-hanging fruit. These two. Actually, let's just start up here. Actually, we should just think about what this box needs. It needs a 3. Let's think about 3s for a second. All right, that's where the 3 goes. I'm going to follow up later. Actually, might as well get that 7, 3, and the 5. All right. Because it might help this box. That's the reason. We need a 4. 4 is one of these two. I'll just corner that. We know where the 5 goes. The 7 ends up here. And then we need 8 and 9. Well, the 9 is down here with the 4, and the 8 actually is placed. All right. So this something, what did we get? The 5 gives us the 9 and the 5. Gives us the 4 and the 9, which gives us the 6 and the 4. The last digits are 6, 7, 9. The 6 goes here, the 7 goes there, the 9 goes there. All right, like I said, pretty straightforward puzzle, but it was nice and smooth. I actually liked how it kind of bounced around really nicely. The follow-ups just kept having more follow-ups. Really nice. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.